All right, now let's get
an argumentative chat.
Let's get to the M&A related part of our programming morning. We're still waiting. Last week we had kind of our most interesting, largest deal. We had Google buying Wiz, $32 billion, a multiple of at least 32 times yearly revenues, maybe even more than that.
Insight was a big
maybe
one.
They end the year sort of on a run rate of $1 billion, so you get to 32. Huge break fee, of course, given continued concerns on antitrust. This morning, not a lot of M&A, but a little. We got Dun & Bradstreet getting taken private for the 17th time. No, I think
smaller
Dun & Bradstreet, all it does is go private, public, private, public, private, public.
Stop boring me. Not
price not loved by at least one shareholder I was able to speak to this morning in terms of coming in a bit lower than had been anticipated. Some questions there in terms of whether Bill Foley's going to roll in. They own 15% of Cannae. Are they rolling in or not? Was a question I don't have the answer to. And then I know a deal that you kind of know this company, AZEK, combining with James Hardy. James Hardy is buying them. This one at least gets up close to $9 billion. That's when you throw in net debt, although, frankly, that's not a lot of money. So almost an $8.75 billion total value.
I'm familiar with this because it makes the faux wood that you might use.
AZEK.
Yeah, I use AZEK.
Yes.
You can't, like if you have like a beach house every 3 years because of the salt water, use AZEK. AZEK is a very competitive company. It's run by Jesse Singh, used to be at 3M. Very high-level executive, put together this company out of private equity. The stock did trade at this level beforehand, but it seemed to me, David, is something that you brought in last week, Brad Jacobs. We're starting to get these companies that are taking advantage of low valuations and saying, I'm going to build a super competitor in different verticals. This is a super competitor in siding. Super competitor in roofing is Brad Jacobs. These verticals could end up being very powerful. Or maybe end up being bought by Home Depot. But remember, they're usually wholesale.
Just to give people the terms here, $26.45 cash, 1.034 ordinary shares of James Hardy will be listed right here on the New York Stock Exchange. So that's what you're getting if you're an AZEK holder. So they're selling out, obviously, and it's a deal.
Is this a deal that would not have been done with Lena Khan as FTC or Whittle?
I have absolutely no idea. My guess is no. I don't really know what the competitive nature of each of these is in this particular market or how you would define said market, Jim.
And the Herfindahl? What are you, Herfindahl on me?
I'm giving you the Herfindahl index. Yeah, I don't know is the answer.
No, I'll tell you what does matter is that this is an example, and why I want to bring it out, of a lower valued company that does quite well. But people say, AZEK, like, what do I need that company for? And it just kind of sits there making money quietly, and the next thing you know, bingo, it gets a bid because the stock's down substantially from where it was.
Right.
This is the Lenore problem.
Right.
Anything connected with housing is just cratered. So people are picking them off. Yep. Now, we did talk about Beacon is roofing, and it got bought by Brad Jacobs through an entity that he created. That company's PE was compressed because of the housing problem.
Yes.
But if you have really bad tariffs and they eventually go after Canadian lumber, then you'll regret you did any of these because housing will crater. But if they don't go after lumber.
Well, it appears they will. But again, we're waiting on April 2nd.
I bought Carney's book.
We should. Yeah, Mark Carney, of course, is
he's a lot smarter than
Canada now. We should point out we got a nice rally underway, given what we saw in futures. Not a surprise, but 1.4% of the S&P.
But Super Micro's not competing here today
on the Nasdaq. I wanted to finish off M&A first, and then get to some other names. Endeavor closed. That's no longer going to be a public company.
Right.
Silver Lake, obviously the big buyer there. You also had rolling in, of course, of their some significant management there as well. Remember, they control TKO. Take a look at what happened at TKO. It's down a little bit, you see there, but really, since they announced this deal, it has been up sharply. That is why you do have a decent share of the shareholder base going for appraisal rights in Delaware. Not the first time, by the way, Silver Lake has dealt with this. I remember in the Dell, when they took Dell private. Remember that?
Yes.
They also had a good amount of people went for appraisal rights. It's an interesting exercise there. They're going to wait and not pay it out. It's $27.50 was the price, but you do get about 8% a year or something like that, spread over treasuries or something to wait. And then see what the Delaware court has to say. But what they're going to argue from the appraisal rights side is, hey, we're not getting compensated for the enormous increase in value that's taken place at TKO. And, of course, this company controls TKO.
So it's a cram down, is it? Okay.
I don't know if it's a cram down, but...
But, funny, Dell was the Michael Dell's buying back a lot of stock, and I asked him.
You can remember, of course, there was Carl Icahn's try and stood in the way of the Dell deal originally when it's a public company again, but this is some time back. But did want to point that out. But Endeavor no longer a public company. Obviously, I remember following that closely for some time as they there was a lot of speculation around that potential deal.